The African Development Bank, AFDB, has revised upwards Zimbabwe's economic growth forecast for 2025 to 6% from the initial forecast of 5.3%. The projection follows what the bank says is a promising agricultural season, but the AFDB also says sustained growth will depend on deeper structural reforms. Our business reporter, Melissa Chatikobo, gives us the details.
The latest FDB economic outlook paints a picture of optimism. It shows an economy that is adapting well to shocks and also ready for growth. Besides government reforms that are bearing fruit, favorable weather conditions and increased crop yields have set Zimbabwe up for stronger than expected growth in 2025, with tobacco raking in more than $1 billion and commodity prices firming. The African Development Bank's latest outlook pins gross domestic product growth at 6% from 5.3%, as 0.7 percentage points higher than the previous forecast.
So for us, it's been the growth in the agriculture sector. We had very positive rains this past rainy season. And then secondly, it's also the increase in price of commodity prices, especially gold. So that has now helped us revise our initial projections to 6% of growth for this year.
But beyond the good rains, the FDB is clear. Structural transformation will require more than seasonal luck. The bank's African Economic Outlook Country Focus Report 2025 urges Zimbabwe to strengthen economic governance, reform public institutions, and enhance transparency across government systems.
This is a good foundation, but would like the projections to or the GDP growth to be much higher in future, because we also look at the economic, at the population growth of Zimbabwe, very young population. We need to turn this young population into productive.
The African Development Bank isn't just forecasting growth, it's also been central to efforts to resolve Zimbabwe's long-standing debt overhang. The bank has actively engaged with the government and creditors to support re-engagement and arrears clearance. The Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce warns that unresolved debt is not just a government problem, but an economy-wide concern.
We hope there will be a change of direction. When we talk debt, we don't believe debt is a private subject, because when we say debt, it affects, we are an old woman machine, it affects the private sector, it affects the government. We agree that Africa continues having challenges with debt.
As Zimbabwe pushes for reforms that build resilience in its economy, this upward revision is a confidence booster. Reporting for ZTM Prime, I'm Melissa Chatikobo in Harare.